Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to another video. I am Resha and you're watching my YouTube.
Say what, say what, say what? Yeah, girl, you know what's up. Say what, say what, say what? Girl, you know what's up. Me and my people be rolling, scheming on you and your homie. Every first day of summer, all come down in the Hummer, baby. Hit the bar.
So, hi guys. Yeah, finally I'm in my own room. Like this is a new view for you guys. So, what are we going to do today? This is kind of late probably because it's the last week of July and I haven't really touched my TBR. Guilty. So this video is going to be finishing my TBR in just 1 week. So if you don't know what are my TBR, these are my TBR. There are 5 books. Probably would change them last minute because I am a mood reader, so I have like different kind of preference of books. If right now I want to read romance, that means I really need to read romance right now. So I can change them according to my mood. Okay, so apparently I don't have this one book, which is The Housemaid, and I'm going to change it to another book, but I'm going to like look at the physical book that I have right now. Like I don't know what to read, guys. I probably think of that later, but right now I am very looking forward to read what I have in my TBR, The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. I'm probably going to start with that because it's the one that I want to read right now. So yeah, let's get into the first book, shall we? So apparently I forgot that I actually already read the cheat sheets, tapi like not finish them. So I'm going back and forth listening to the audiobooks and also reading the ebook actually. So I am 25% in the cheat sheets. I hope I can finish this today because I don't want to progress. Yeah, I don't want to progress tomorrow supaya I can like start a new book as soon as possible. So yeah. So what did I know so far? By listening to the audiobooks while doing chores, I um I sense like I really sense a pick me vibes through Brie. Like I'm not going to lie. So Nathan is a football player and Brie is actually the best friend of Nathan. Like they meet each other since high school, but they lose contact for like 3 years. So they really don't know why. So belum lagi lah kena kasih bongkar why did they lose contact on those 3 years. Lepas tu um while they were, right now they live like 5 blocks away in LA, and each one of them, like both of them, have each other punya apartment key. So you can just come in whenever you want and go out whenever you want. So there is no privacy lah antara dorang. Like I know you guys were best friend, tapi nah, I cannot I cannot go inside somebody's house even though like that is my best friend punya house without knocking on them. And then in this book something happened just because Nathan forget to knock. Yeah. So I also realized that both of them like each other. Like this is like they both like each other tapi like they both don't know how to start because they address each other as a friend. They sebut the perkataan of friends a lot. I don't know if we're going to like this book, but so far that is my thought. I am going to continue reading this until I got into the 200 pages or something, and I'm going to give you guys some updates. Okay? So, hi guys, another update. Right now it's 104 and I'm on page 167, and I decided to change into an audiobooks. I mean the audiobooks because I get a little bit sleepy. So, I decided to like change to the audiobooks. So the update so far is they did the fake dating things and casually falling in love, and there's a lot of part where I realize that I am more related to Brie because I dislike social event like big social events, and Brie is one of those introvert people where she doesn't like to be involved in any Nathan's life event like the sports, the red carpet things, and so on. Like all of the social events, like she hates, she hated it. But then she realized that she needs to do that in order to get the money from the fake dating situation. Jadi from that AIDS, orang boleh dapat like a lot of money. So as we all know, Nathan is actually very very rich, tapi Brie is not that rich. Jadi she really needs the money for supporting her life and also the job that she really like. My thoughts is that I love this kind of book. Like it's so easy to read and it doesn't compare to like other books that I have read, because this is like a very fast paced punya reading, and there is not a lot of things happening or the plot twist is not there, and I didn't feel any butterfly yet. So this is very worrying, and I think I'm going to know what is going to happen next. Jadi yeah, that is all the updates that I have for you guys right now, and I am going to continue listening to the audiobooks while also reading the book so that I don't get sleepy. Okay, so see you guys in another updates. So guys, I finished the book and it ends with like a beautiful romance cheat sheet. and it's so cute because like if you already read the book, you can like know the ending, and it was so cute. And my honest review, I will give it at the end of this video because like I need time to think. But overall, I like this book. It wasn't like a slow pace kind of slow burn, it wasn't like Archer's voice, but this one is like a very fast pace punya slow burn. Like immediately you know they were going to date each other by the end, so you know like they they have this chemistry. By the end of this book, you will know that they they will eventually date. They will date each other even though the plot twist, it wasn't really there, the plot twist, but I like it because it does show the development of the character, and the way that everything is rushed kind of make me feel rush also while reading. Like all of the sudden I want this book to be slowed down in the middle of the chapter, like chapter 25 begitu, because everything is going so fast. And yeah, that is all my comment. I'm having trouble with picking new books because I need to read new books now. I don't really think I want to pick up my phone and read another ebooks because right now I need to read like physical books. So I'm going to find one physical books to read, um and I will show you guys later. I did find something. I am trying to read the Twisted Tale by Disney, apparently. Oh, yeah. So This Is Love, which is Cinderella retelling by Elizabeth Lim. Let It Go by Jen Calonita, and Straight On Till Morning by Liz Broswell. So This Is Love is by Cinderella, retelling of Cinderella. Let It Go, we know who, retelling of Frozen, and Straight On Till Morning is retelling of Peter Pan. So I did read Straight On Till Morning. And I kind of dislike it, probably because the story is too long. So, and at that time I am in a reading slump, so I'm going to give this another try, and I'm going to read the Cinderella retelling. So This Is Love. Okay, so I'm choosing the Cinderella retelling. Look at the cover. It's so pretty, like blue and also black, which is my favorite color, blue. So this is about what if Cinderella never tried on the glass slipper, unable to prove that she's the missing princess and unable to bear life under Lady Tremaine any longer. I guess that is the stepmother. And Cinderella starts work at the palace as a seamstress. However, when Cinderella finds herself witness to a grand conspiracy to take the king and the prince out of power, she is faced with questions of love and loyalty to the kingdom. Cinderella must find a way to stop villains of past and present before it's too late. So I'm going to start reading this. I hope I can finish this today because I'm going to start another book by tomorrow. By the way, guys, it has like 400 pages. Pray for me. And I'm going to start right now. So I will see you guys in a bit.
Hi guys, it's already morning. It's currently 10:54 in the morning and I am on page 238. So these are my thoughts. I forgot to mention to you guys that actually in this country, our relays, yeah, I think that's the name of the country. So in this country, magic is banned. So when the fairy godmother make a dress and also the glass slipper to Cinderella, she is actually risking her life for her. So that was something I forgot to tell you. And fairy godmother or even magic is not allowed in this country. So that was something. So um her highness, which is Duchess Guinevere, she is close to Cinderella, like more and more close, like they were getting closer. And then there's a lot of politic stuff happening, and this is really interesting. Like I like the plot twist. Like there is no the plot twist in the making, paham ka? So like it's slowly like telling you guys what will happen and what had happened in the past. So apparently they were fighting, the Duchess, the Grand Duke, and also the King George, which is the Duchess' little brother. So there is something happening between them, and the Grand Duke eventually um, met the Duchess, and then they were talking about how the Duchess already told the whole town that she will not be at the palace anymore, like she will go out of this town and will never come back. But then she suddenly come back a few after a long time, you know what I mean? So that was kind of um weird, because like you already swear to everyone in the town that you will not come back to this palace, and then all of a sudden she was there. And then when the Grand Duke asked, mm, what is why do you come back, and she simply said that because Prince Charles already finished studying in the university, so she want to meet her nephew. That was kind of weird, because like if she wanted to meet her nephew, she could have just go to the university and met him there. Why now? Why not yesterday or like last year, you know? So that is weird, and we definitely hate Ferdinand, which is the Grand Duke, because he is fishy, like something's not right. And she also asked Cinderella to spy on the Duchess. Like, yeah, I wanted to keep on reading because I have these few pages left, and I am going to give you guys an update. I finished the book. I don't know that it will be this heartwarming. I cry my ass out. Like, what? This book literally makes me want to fall in love like 10,000 more than I should, because there's this line where It is stated that as for the glass slippers, Cinderella and Charles keep them displayed in the garden for all to see, as a reminder that magic, as wonderful as it could be, was never the key in making one's dream come true or making one happy. After all, spells were fragile, hopes could shatter, and dreams could stay dreams, never given a chance to take wing. If one looked very carefully, soon into the cushion upon which the slippers stood was the word for what Cinderella and the prince found to be even greater than magic, than dreams, than happily ever afters, than even hope. It was love. The way I crash out, like I literally cry after that last sentence, I'm totally broken. Like I don't know how to feel. Like I don't know that this kind of book, like Disney retelling books, could shatter me into 1,000 more pieces. I love this book. You guys should read. So let's choose our third book of the week, which is the Love and Other Words. So I am currently listening to the audiobooks because my eyes were too tired to read. So I am 25% into the book, and I will give you guys an update because so far I know that Messi and Elliot was something like they were neighbors before this, and then all of the sudden they jumped they have like dual timeline, which is now and then. So they keep like jumping then to now and then to now begitu. So that's all that I know. I am going to continue listening and will give you guys an update. So update, I found another cute probably line ever in this book. It was always my plan to live wherever you were. That plan fell, but I figure my odds of seeing you again were pretty good back in Berkeley. I have to highlight this. It was always my plan to live wherever you were. It was always my plan, but that plan fell because seems like Messi didn't want to meet Elliot anymore, and I wanna find that out. So I'm going to keep reading and we'll see what is the next update because I am only 47 pages in. It's 2 in the morning. 2:10. I finished the book. I do not know how to explain it to you guys. Like the plot twist was definitely plot twisting, and I don't know how to feel. Like let me just breathe. Okay, so I really love Elliot. Like he is the man that we deserve. Like he just set up the standard man. Like he will definitely go wherever Messi was. So exactly, he was yearning. He was yearning, guys. That's all. This book, I really love this book, and I read it while listening to the audiobooks. Like, come on. Come on. I lost my words. Yeah.
Hi guys, so I am back with the review. So I am going to make like a clarification. This is a few days after I record the last video that you saw, I'm actually not in a good state of mental health. This month, I am supposed to like finish 5 books, but instead of that, I only read 3 books, and I have to apologize for that. But I will read those 2 books in the next month. I will put that in my August TBR, and let's start reviewing. The first book that I have finished reading is The Cheat Sheet by Sarah Adams. So I did give you my thoughts during the reading process, but here is my thought, which is this book, it is actually good for like um after like you read like a murder mystery or probably a thriller or someone or something that is really really tense like dark romances. I think this is a very good palette cleansing for you, because there is literally to zero plot twists, like there's none. And I'm really upset about this book because I heard like a lot of people talking about this book, like how good was it. Surprisingly, I haven't like really heard people talk bad about this book. So I was like having hopes in this book. After I read it, I was like, what is the meaning of this book? Like, I do relate to some of the experiences that the characters, experience. Yeah, I did like some of the experiences, like, they relate to me, but also I am having this feelings that it wasn't enough for this story. So because both of them already tell the third party, which is us, that they were both actually in love, but they don't want to confess to each other because they feel like it will ruin their friendship. That is my thought. mm, I give it, if I'm not mistaken, I give it like a 3 out of 5 stars. Yep, I give it a 3 out of 5 stars. So it wasn't that bad, but if you like something like so fast paced, so cute, clingy kind of thing, yeah, you should read that. Probably the genre of this book wasn't mine, my cup of tea. So I kind of like dislike it a little bit, not too much. But yeah, first book, 3 out of 5 star. Not bad, not good. Doesn't attach to me like the second book did. So yeah, you read if you want. Okay, this is my opinion. So the second book was actually in the Twisted Tale series. Look at this amazing book. I don't know what is this called. Like, it's so pretty. So the second book that I have read is So This Is Love by Cinderella. This one, I want to like get it out for you guys to show the cover, but then I was too lazy to put it in. So you might see this one right here. Okay, my thoughts about this book, because I already read the Peter Pan retelling, Straight Until Morning. So I have these feelings where it will definitely make me feel bored in the reading slump, or probably just hate it begitu. But then I realized that it it was so good, so good, than Straight Until Morning, because hear me out, okay? So we all know that Cinderella was actually become like a princess or like a queen because she tried this glass slipper. So what if after the dance she meet the prince and she ran away, leaving a glass slipper behind. But then, when the prince was finding out the maid, she didn't try the glass slipper. So this is a story of how ruin the kingdom of apa ya? What is the name of the kingdom? Something start with A. Okay, I forgot. This story you will go through of instead of Cinderella's life story, you will also go through the palace where the prince living. He was having this politic issues, like there's something happened where actually magic was banned. Magic was being banned in the kingdom. So Cinderella was trying to figure out why. Why is this happening? Why is there no magic at all? You know? So this is quite interesting for me. And the first night after I read the first book, which is the cheat sheets, I immediately um go to the second book because I want to like finish the 5 books in this month, but unfortunately I only like finished 3 of these. So um I immediately go to the second book. So this is Love by Elizabeth Lim, and I read the first night 200 pages, like in one sitting. So I was kind of like, yeah, I was so attached, like I keep on open, like it was so good that I cannot put the book down because most of the books that I have read about um especially about like Disney retelling or um fantasy, the the front of the book, like the first 2 chapter, was really hard to get through. But then Cinderella's first chapter was so good, and I was so surprised that it was so good. And I keep on reading until I feel very hungry and I need to put the book down. I was reading until 200 pages, which really surprisingly um fast. Okay, so yeah, if you like political like messiness, yeah, love story, like the amount of romance that they put in this story, oh my god, because I love like more mm, like I don't know, like actions, like how to solve the problem itself rather than the romance. But I also like that they include the main story of this book, which is Cinderella was eventually will find her true love. But then they also put like the the magic, the reasons why there is only one fairy godmother for this Cinderella. And you need to read why this kingdom ban magic. You need to read all of the tension in the book. Like I really love it. My rating for this book is, I give it a 4 stars. um I think the 1 stars is because it doesn't like give the 5 stars feeling. So I give it like a 4 stars. So yeah. Next, the last book is the Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. This is another book that I read in a fast pace. Also, I was listening to the audiobooks because the audiobooks was so much better because the character actually talks to you instead of you making your own voices for Elliot and also Messi. So I like that, but I have two feelings for this book. Okay, hear me out. Okay, so this book is about Elliot and Messi. They were actually past lovers. They were, you know, they've been together, but then one day they met at the coffee shop. Messi was actually going through stuff, but and then she met Elliot. At that time, Elliot has like a girlfriend, and Messi have like a fiance with a child. Okay, so the fiance have one child, and the name is, if I'm not mistaken, is Phoebe. The fiance is Sean. Okay, so time to the yeah, so they met at a coffee shop, and Elliot was actually like tegur Messi, but Messi was trying to avoid him, obviously. And there's something happened between them, like in the breakup phase, like both of them did not want. I mean, like Messi did not want to talk to Elliot about it, but Elliot was trying to figure out what he did wrong during their relationship because they both love each other tenderly. I love the way that this book tell um two timelines, which is then and also now. So I love when they were still teenagers, like they read books together in the closet. They discover like new words, like they're playing this what's your favorite word right now. I love that concept. Like I love everything in the then timeline, but I hated that I need to know the reason why they broke up. Like, okay, there's I have this one thing with Christina Lawrence book, which is I read before this the Honeymoner, and also I also read this. This is my second book of Christina Lauren. Okay, I tell you guys, okay? The rating that I gave Christina Lawrence previous book, which book that I read by Christina Lawrence, and I'm not gonna lie, I give it like a 2 star, guys. 2 stars, okay? So in that book, you will know that this is a spoiler, guys. So if you don't want to hear like a spoiler, you can just skip into this time, okay? So if anybody doesn't know what is the Honeymooners, it was actually sister of the FMC was getting married, and then the I don't know if it was a brother or probably let me read first. Olive and also her identical twin sisters is about to marry the dream man, her dream man. So like her entire wedding has been fully paid for by winning a series of competitions. So Olive is forced to play nice with her sworn enemy, the best man, Ethan. Okay. So I probably Ethan was the best friend of the groom, which is going to marry like Olive sisters. So the thing that like I hate is that the plot twist, which the brother of this Ethan actually beat Olive, like punch punch her begitu. But then Ethan, Olive was his girlfriend. Okay, so Ethan like I don't know what happened. I forgot because this is like I read this on 2017, 2021. I forgot. 2022. But then Ethan was on his side like he was defending her brother instead of Olive. Olive was being punched. So I hate that book and I give like 2 stars. And the fact that the FMC was so forgiving, she was like, "Oh, it's okay, it's okay." What? No, it's the exact same thing happened. Like the MMC, the male main character, was so manipulating and gaslight like so bad in both of the books. Like I hate it. Okay, so in the book, like this book, what happened is that Elliot was cheating, right? So Elliot was cheating. It doesn't matter if he was drunk, he was whatsoever. He wasn't supposed to be in the party at that time, even. But then all of the sudden, he was trying to be like, gaslight. I was drunk. I don't know that I cheated. You know me. I was drunk at that time. And then the female main character was like, "Yeah, it's okay. I know." Like, bro. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. The first rating that I gave this book was actually 4.5 stars. Really, I'm not lying to you guys. I give it like a 4.5 stars. But then I am going to change it today because how I hated the book. I give it like a 2 stars. Yes, my mind has changed because the way that this Elliot, like we all need Elliot except the cheating part and also the drunk part, okay? He wasn't even supposed to be in the party at the first place. Okay? I know it was your friend, but then you know which friend is good and which one is not. Even Messi know that Christian was not a good guy. Like you know Christian long enough than Messi, but you don't know how to differentiate with good guys and also bad guys. Good friends or even like good friends or like bad friends. You shouldn't supposed to be at the party. And if you really want to go, you're not supposed to be drunk. You even cheated and you say, um, I thought that it was you. I thought like it was you on my side, so I keep doing what? Are you listening to yourself? Like you were so full of teeth. Yeah, you were talking like you were spitting out trash. I hate the book as much as you hate what? Vegetables. No, no. I love Elliot except the gaslight and also the manipulating parts. So we're not going to be friends, okay, Elliot? No. I don't need you in my life anymore. No, no, no. Okay, so yeah, that is all my favorite. No, my TBR. Half of my TBR punya July TBR that I have already read. So I'm sorry if I don't complete this reading blog soon, and I'm sorry that the outro, like the review, was taking so much time, like so long to do it. So I hope that I can post this as soon as possible because I need to edit them again. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and happy reading, everyone. See you guys later. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment down below what's your favorite book this month. Bye bye.